Hey guys, how's it going? I'm here with the filmmakers of Bluefin on the line.
The purpose of the film? I think the purpose is to help Bimini, which has, been had important fishing culture ever since Ernest Hemingway's days, kind of restore some of the sport fishing business there and help the local people, also to raise awareness and help conserve bluefin tuna.
One of the biggest challenges was keeping the camera operators from throwing up on the boat and keeping the camera in their hand, and also just catching the fish. I mean, the entire film was predicated on catching this one bluefin tuna, a fish that hadn't been caught off this island in over 5 years, and we only had 1 week to do it. So.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Brendan Hubbard. He's representing a movie called Before I Disappear.
It's about a guy who's at the lowest point of his life and he decides he wants to kill himself, and then he gets a call from his sister who hasn't heard from in a while, and he decides to babysit his niece for the rest of the night.
So what about this project excited you? What did you find out that lit the light bulb in your head and you said, I have to do this?
Well, for me, I met the director, writer, star of the movie a long time ago on tour. He was in a band called Stella Star, so I was his guitar tech. So for me, it was just kind of like, it was a good time to, he started making movies, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come help on this little project. We made a short film out of it. The short film had a long festival run. We played 100 festivals. He won an Academy Award for the short, and then he was like, hey, we're gonna make a feature, so I jumped on board.
Very good. For people that haven't seen your film, how would you describe your film to them?
It's a love story, both of romantic love and sibling love. It's about a woman who's visited by the ghost of her sister during a special party at the turn of the last century.
Hey, how's it going? I'm here with our next filmmaker.
You've seen a lot of documentaries about kind of like the environmental impacts of oil and things like that. And I kind of wanted to do the opposite approach and like what these people are going through in this town, and kind of like what an oil boom does to this very small town in Texas.
Very good. Now this film was very interesting. How would you explain it to people who haven't seen it?
Well, I would say it's one man's story of him returning to the scene of a place that transformed his life forever. And he happens to be an Army Ranger. He was an Army Ranger, and he fought in the Battle of Mogadishu, which most people refer to as Black Hawk Down. And it's his return to the streets of Somalia 20 years after that battle.
So Somalia, specifically Mogadishu, is not exactly the safest place, even today, 20 years after the events of Black Hawk Down. And so you know that you're going to be going into an interesting situation when somebody says, hey, I have a project for you. One, you're not going to be able to tell anybody where you're going for security reasons, and two, we need to know your blood type.